The Connect magazine is really a publication we do to just tell the story of Church of the Palms and the many ways that we live out our mission for loving God and loving neighbor. I believe I started the Connect back in 2015, and it's evolved quite a bit since then, but my intention was always to have some type of storytelling piece.
Somewhere along the line, somebody said we need volunteers for writers. And I've done a fair amount of writing in my life, so I thought, well, might as well give it a try.
It's a way for me to use my God-given talents to write articles that I hope are of interest to other people. But the magazine itself is then it's a resource to the membership that really informs the membership about all the many activities that are going on here at the church, and they are many.
I'd say probably the first stage is for me to go through the previous months and to look through what has taken place, whether it's an event, a class, and gathering, kind of putting together some topic ideas, and then reaching out to my writers and finding out if there's something specific that they want to write about. I'm always open to their suggestions. And then of course there's a whole printing process, a review process with my editors. I have a couple of editors that go through the Connect every time it comes out and give me corrections and any edits that they think are necessary.
The first article that I did featured the Bible art journaling class on Friday afternoons, and I was particularly interested because I had an interest not just in studying the Bible, but also I had a lot of interest in learning more about art and drawing and sketching.
I went to the first meeting of the Tai Chi class, and we were all there fairly terrified because we didn't know how it was going to be. And then it turned out to be an experience. We could all do this stuff. Afterwards, I was asked to write an article about it. And I told about our feelings and what it was like to go to this new place.
Around that same time, I heard Pastor Steve in a sermon say that the first services for Church of the Palms, when it was first formed, was in a funeral home downtown. I thought, well, there's a story there that I need to know. Perhaps I should be writing some articles on the history of the church. So that's what I've done in each quarterly magazine since then.
I've had a passion since we joined the church about trying to get something started to let seniors know about scams. You know, what do you think? And she wrote back and said, yeah, that's a great idea. So that's sort of, for me, I've either taken one of the topics that she's put out there, or I've emailed her and said, here's what I'd like to do and here's how I'm going to do it. And she's almost always said, yeah, no problem.
And I think it's important for everybody who comes through our doors to see all the many ways that God works through us, that there is no small feat, there is no small thing that we do. Everything we do is big, no matter how small we think it is. And, you know, to really show that is really what is the most gratifying of putting something like this together.
We have several different styles, several different points of view. And again, the beauty of this congregation especially is that people can have different points of view but still like each other and still understand each other. And so I think that, yes, it's a very, very integral part of that, of the church's mission.
What a rich, rich, blessed experience this has been to talk to people who have been instrumental in building this church, and to relive some of the memories with them, and to learn about them and how they think about their relationship with this church. My life has just been really changed and blessed by this experience.